Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube's history. This is the dynamic Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with a major Backstage update as it concerns Raw, the flagship show of WWE. Over 250,000. That number represents the number of viewers who tuned in for the first hour, but were long gone by hour 3 for Raw. And that's not even counting the 600,000 viewers from the previous week. After Triple H made it very clear on Stone Cold's podcast a few weeks back on the WWE Network that one of the toughest things was putting together a solid 3-hour show from top to bottom, right now the problem seems to be WWE doesn't know how to keep their audiences from changing the channel or tuning out altogether for the duration of the show. It said that WWE moving Raw from 3 hours back to 2 hours has been a hot topic backstage. At this time, however, WWE is still making more money with a 3-hour time frame. WWE would like to see an increase in viewers from hour to hour, obviously, but that is not registering even with the top main eventers in the third hour. The number seems to drop more times than not. It's said that the WWE is going to be trying out some new strategies to keep viewers invested into what's going on their program. One source said that although WWE does not have another WCW breathing down their necks, they still have to give viewers a reason to stay tuned into their show. WWE has to focus on not giving the viewers any chance to change the channel. Another problem is Raw used to be must-see TV. It's not so much the case today. If you switch the channel in the second hour and then miss 3 weeks of Raw and tune back in, you have not missed much, and that is a problem. It's said that WWE is working on fixes to the problems that are taking away from Raw. Again, it's not yet known when or if WWE will ever make the switch to 2 hours again, but it was a hot topic backstage as originally talked about before. There was rumors that some superstars and divas are still shaking their heads as to how they can't be used or given a worthy storyline for a 3-hour show. Instead, WWE uses that extra time for plugging the network and showing replays to nauseam. Finally, there is a feeling that the creative direction of the show needs a complete overhaul, but it does not seem like that will happen. That does not seem like that will be going in that direction at this time. To put a bottom line on this subject, Raw needs to be refreshed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the latest developments as it concerns WWE's flagship show on the USA Network every Monday night at 8 o'clock. And I think that is one of the major problems, is the 3-hour format. A show can be strong. A show can be solid for 3 hours if it's written correctly, if you have strong matches, if you put the whole reason I thought behind Raw being 3 hours was so other superstars could get an opportunity. So other superstars that were backstage flipping their thumbs, wondering when they were going to be able to maximize the most of their time, would get utilized and put into important storylines. But that hasn't happened. We haven't seen extra superstars get the time. Sure, we've seen NXT guys get time to shine on Raw, but that was only on a couple of occasions. The WWE needs to fill up that 3 hours with compelling, intriguing action. And yes, the WWE needs to make Raw so it doesn't give you a chance to change the channel like back in the Attitude Era. Your comments and your opinions. WWE definitely needs to get on the ball with Raw, and because it's definitely not what it used to be. Subscribe.